Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Re-Aged Super Mega Baseball League, and the Buzzards are sitting at 5-5. Tough loss against the B Wolves in the last one, dropping 2-1. Carlos Bauer's bat has been hot, and so he is locked in. He will be starting here today, but so is Chug Bourbony. He's locked in, and he has pitched incredibly well for the Heaters so far, and yeah, it's not looking good from the offensive standpoint of the Buzzards, but I'm hoping we can figure something out, and I hope Carlos continues to get better on the mound. We'll see how that plays out here today. We're going to jump right into this one. Lineup we'll take a look at here before we get into the game. We're going to start with Geronimo James leading off. He's been pretty solid at the top of the lineup. Jose Tremendo, I'm hoping he'll feel comfortable in that 2 spot. We're going to give Snag Roper a chance here at short once again. Carlos Bauer followed by Sturdy Woodman, Hito Moonshada. Brian Pickleford, just recently brought in to replace Ella Royds, will get the start in left field in place of a tense Merle Ryan. Kitty Kaufman at second base, and then Pork Bennett gets the start behind the plate. For Carlos Bauer, who comes into this one locked in, and he will be DHing for this game as well. So we're going to get him in the line, keep him in the lineup, and we head out to Shaka Sports Turf. There's a lot happening on the Heaters side as we have a rattled player. We have a Rhonda Horn who's tense and injured. A lot of players tired. I imagine they went into extra innings for the last one. So we'll see how that plays out in this game. Heaters versus Buzzards here at Shaka. And it's going to start off with Carlos Bauer heading out to the mound as a 4.05 ERA on the season. Had a shaky first start, a little bit better in the second start. Hoping he can pick up where he left off in that last one and where he left off at the plate. Rod Forth will come up to lead things off. First pitch goes right to Kitty Kaufman, out number 1. Calvin Robertson will come up. First baseman has tier 2 whiffer, batting .333 with 1 home run, 4 RBIs this season. Bauer changed his glasses, got a prescription, and it has done wonders for him in the second half of what we've seen so far. I say that as he throws a 4-pitch walk to Robertson. We have a runner on first with 1 out for Blamo Tamale, the S-tier center fielder, batting .385 with 4 home runs and 6 RBIs, having a really hot season. Late swing there, it's foul. Tier 2 off-speed hitter, Tier 2 inside pitch. So Bauer has to be careful on a lot of these pitches, and it's going to be off-speed right back up the box. 2 on with 1 out for Bauer, who just drops from locked in down to neutral mojo. Blamo is locked in over there at first base for Spanky Wagner, who's locked in, Tier 2 first pitch slayer. And he swings at that one, fouls it off. First pitch strike. Spanky batting .227 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs. He's DHing today. Jesus Christ. That one hit me in the chest, the way it bounced off the bat like that. Hits the wave wall, 3-run homer for Spanky Wagner, and just like that, we fall behind again. Oh my God. I don't know what I can do with this team. I'm honestly contemplating, how far do we even go in this series? Boo Lewis is locked in. And he blasts one to deep center field, and that one's going to be tracked down by Geronimo James. He got really lucky there as that ball was hit so hard. Buck Swiner will now come up with 2 outs, batting .267, and in 1 at-bat here as that ball's going to get up the middle past Kitty Kaufman. In 1 inning here, Carlos Bauer has went from locked in down to tense, has given up a 3-run homer, has allowed 3 hits and a walk. Chip Duffers with first pitch prayer, so he finally gets a get me over strike. Swings through strike 2, chases high and in. And that one will just be fouled back. 0-2. Taking strike 3, and Carlos Bauer gets out of the inning finally. But he gives up 3 runs on 3 hits and a walk. And the bullpen sitting there going, boy, we can't figure anything out, can we? As we get our first at-bat of the day, with a deficit already, and Chug Burmany on the mound for the Heaters. He's locked in as Tier 2 falls behind, and he will there. Fouled back, and it's even 1-1. Geronimo late there, pushes a foul. Takes the ball low. It's 2-2 to James, and he'll foul one off. Whiffs through strike 3, and big strikeout there. Geronimo loses mojo. I don't have hope for this right now. I'll give it like 2 innings to see what we do here. Jose Tremendo will come up. He's been turning it on as of late, batting .318 now on the year. And he hits one into left center field. That's going to get down, rolls all the way to the wall. Getting to it is Buck Swiner, but it's going to be an easy standing double for Jose Tremendo. So he tags Burmany, and we have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out for Snag Roper. Snag is batting .200 on the year. He's very close to the chopping block as he pops up on the first pitch, shallow center field and easily playable. Can of corn for Ralph Blue. Despite being rattled, he can still make that play. And after getting that last strikeout to end the top of the first, Bauer gets himself back to neutral mojo. He's been hitting well this year, .333 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Takes a ball low. With 2 outs, we are looking to see if we can get that run across. And a dribbler to third base, Rhonda Horn. Injured and tense, and she puts everything she has into a just lob over to first base. And even though he's super fast, Bauer's still out on a grounder to third base. And Rhonda Horn will come up now. See, she's going to run into one, but it's held up by Brian Pickleford for an out. Ralph rattled and a bit tired after, I'm guessing, a long game the last time out. Snag Roper with an easy grounder gets the play to first, out number 2. All right, here comes 4th 0 for 1. Grounded out to second base last time. Batting .063 on the year. And a grounder pushed foul, 0-2. See if Bauer can settle in. Oh, he does. He gets a called strike 3. The curveball catches the edge of the plate, and a 1-2-3 inning for Bauer. So he settles in after an ugly first, but it doesn't matter what he does from this point forward if our offense can't do anything against Burmany. And Sturdy Woodman batting .423 on the year. Schooled off as of late, has 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Pops one foul there, and he falls behind 0-2. Ball low on the changeup. And a grounder to second base. Easy play from Duffers. There's an out. Machado recently had his first home run of the year. Average sitting at .296 with that 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And make it number 2, as that wasn't even a moonshot. That was a line drive home run to left center field. High pitch. He gets right on it. Goes .447. If he did get underneath that one, it would have gone for a very long time. But you know what? I will take it, as that's our first run of the ball game. It's now 3-1. We get Chug off of his neutral or his locked in mojo, and Brian Pickleford now with tier 3 mind gamer. Ball high, and Chug not able to get his accuracy back after the falls behind pitch. Tier 3, by the way, not tier 2. 3-1 count. Brian will pop foul. It's full. Shatters his bat and pushes it the other way. It goes foul. And he'll get a base hit up the middle. So Brian Pickleford in his first at-bat as a buzzard comes up with a single. And we have 1 on with 1 out for Kitty Kaufman. She came through with a big hit a couple of games back, leading to that Chukov walk-off win. She is batting 190 on the year, though. We definitely expected more out of her with that tier 3 bad ball trait. And fielded double play depth with 1 out. And she will loft into center field. Easy play from Blamo Tamale. Out number 2. Runner retreats back to first. And Pork Bennett will come up. His first at-bat of the day. Number 9 hitter batting 400. Pops one foul. Pork pops up another one, and that's going to get out of play. 0-2 count here. Chugged with the put-out pitch, and instead it's a base hit to left. So the bottom of the order getting it done. And we have 2 on with 2 outs for Geronimo James, who's tense after striking out in the last at-bat, or to start off this game. Chug at 31 pitches. First pitch high, falls behind, 1-0. That's going to be a slider call top to the zone for strike 1. Strike 2 catches the edge of the plate, 1-2, and a dribbler slowly to short. Ralph Blue makes the play, ends the inning. We get 1 on a huge home run from Hito Moonshada, hoping that's a spark that our offense can use going forward. But Chug Bourbony, after giving up 2 hits, is able to avoid things getting out of control. And we take a 3-1 deficit into the bottom of the top of the third, excuse me. Grounder to Woodman, over to Bauer, out number 1. Blamo had a single in his last at-bat. He comes up, average up to 407, and he's locked in. Ball outside. Blamo takes another ball, trying to avoid the inside part of the plate. Everything's been outside. 3-0. There's a strike. It was a get-me-over strike, and he got it, but there, Blamo walks on 5 pitches. The ball at the top of the zone. Not even close. And Wagner will come up. He had the 3-run homer in the top of the first inning. First pitch Slayer activated. He's locked in. Takes a ball. Carlos a bit rattled here. Trying to be careful. Great speed over at first base. It's a 2-1 count. And fielded double play depth with 1 out. And another hard hit ball from Wagner, and it's pulled foul. Make it 2-2. And a grounder, backhand by Mushada. Kaufman over to first, double play, ends the inning. That was a long around-the-horn double play, but Kaufman put a little extra on that throw over to first, and it was in time to get Wagnered. And we clear the bases, we end the inning, and we head to the bottom of the third. And Bourbony is slowly getting up there in his pitch count. Jose Tremendo had a base hit in his last at-bat against him, a double. And he's going to do the same exact thing as that's going to get down. Buck Swiner with a hell of a play as he ends up diving to cut it off. He traps it but keeps the runner at first base, but a leadoff single for Jose Tremendo. He'll be at first for Snag now. Batting at 192. I don't know why I put him in the 3 spot. I don't think he deserves to be there. 1-1 count. Tremendo locked in. Takes a strike at the bottom of the zone. Over 40 pitches now for Bourbony, and he pulls 1 foul. We'll keep it at 1-2 count. And chases strike 3 out of the zone. Another miserable at-bat for Snag Roper. 1 out for Bauer. 0 for 1 today. Neutral mojo. Pitcher versus pitcher. And Bauer first pitch foul. Infield to double play depth. And Bauer sends one to deep center field. A lot of room to work with out there, Blamo. And he is incredibly fast, so he tracks it down. And tough luck for Bauer as it goes anywhere else. It's probably going to land. But Blamo makes a great play, and we have 2 outs for Woodman. He has been our most consistent hitter for most of the year, but he has slowed down a lot lately. Over 45 pitches now for Bourbony. 2-0 count, and make it 3-0. See if Woodman gets a green light here. Instead, it's ball 4. So Bourbony will allow 2 runners to reach base here with 2 outs. And Hida Moonshada got a high pitch in his last at-bat, drove it into left center field for a home run. And he almost makes the same mistake again, but Moonshada ahead of it. Takes another strike, and it's 0-2. Over 50 pitches for Bourbony, and a high pitch, but he got underneath or got on top of it. and ground straight to Ralph Blue at second or at shortstop to end the inning. So that was our opportunity, I believe, and we went through the heart of our order with no luck, especially with both Bauer and Roper not able to get the job done. Boo Lewis comes up, and he'll hit one hard to left field, but should be easily playable for Pickleford, and it is. Buck Swiner now, 1-for-1 with a single, 313 on the season with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. Tier 2 volatile, but he's still at neutral mojo. I imagine a base hit will probably put him into locked in as he swings through strike 1. And that one's hit hard, deep left field. Pickleford on the run. That one's going to get over the wall just barely. And that's going to extend the lead here for the Heaters, 393. Swiner's heating up as he's going to get locked in, his second home run of the year. And the home run we got from Moonshada wiped away with the solo one from Swiner. And Juiced Towers comes in to replace Carlos Bauer and immediately gives up a base hit just over Hito Moonshada. Runner holds at first. So 1 out single, and Rhonda Horn will come up. She's 0 for 1. Ball high. And a base hit up the middle. So it doesn't matter if Brick Towers is locked in. He is not able to get an out so far in the 2 batters he's faced, even against the severely injured Rhonda Horn, which, by the way, I'm going to have to try and remember to check on that lineup to see why she got the start and nobody else. And now Tier 3, RBI 0, rattled Ralph Blue. 3 pitches and a strikeout, and Brick Towers gets out number 2. Rod Fourth comes up, and he's 0 for 2 today. Great speed, great contact, but barely any power. And a dribbler to third. Hito goes to Kaufman when he has the... he's right in front of him. But he gets the out, so that's all we care about. And that's going to be... that's going to be the end of the inning. And the Buzzards have a deficit here, down by 3. Rod Fourth gets pulled for Rolf Borgnar. Rolf goes to third or to right field. Pickleford for with a base hit last time due to that Mind Gamer trait. Going to play an even bigger factor with Bourbony getting tired. 1-2 count, and off the end of the bat goes to Rhonda Horn and barely makes it to first base. Nice scoop from Robertson for out number 1. This is embarrassing. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Kitty Kaufman comes up, 0 for 1. And she gets a base hit into right field, so we finally have some speed aboard. One out, 1 on for Pork Bennett. Bourbony, 56 pitches, and he's looking gassed. He's at neutral mojo. And a ground ball to first base will get the double play. Ends the inning. You know what? I'm going to call this game. Second there. Should I call it? Is their offense going to do anything? Chuck's tired, but I'm sure whoever comes in to relieve him is just going to get some strikeouts and not allow a runner to reach base. Tier 2 whiffer activates on the 1-2. Ball inside, doesn't get him to chase. There's the swinging strike 3. Robertson goes down on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball from Brick Towers. I don't know. We don't get anything out of ending early because I'm not going to be able to start another game. Blamo Tamale comes up. He's locked in 2 for 2 today. Or no, 1 for 1 with a walk. Pops one foul. I don't like giving up because if we do battle back, I want to see it, you know? 2-2 count. And Blamo will get a third ball here. So now full count walk. Brick Towers has been better when he's not juiced. Maybe the juiced fitness has actually hampered him because he's just like overthrowing the ball. He's already at pitch number 20. And Wagner, who's still locked in despite the ground ball double play in his last at-bat. Brick missing the plate again. 2-1 count. That one's pulled foul, or push foul. 2-2, 1 out. Great speed at first. Wagner hits one high and deep to right field. Jose Tremendo will camp under it, and we'll get that one. Gets it in quickly, and that's out number 2. Boo Lewis will come up. He came into this game locked in. He's now 0 for 2 today. And again, great speed over at first, over 100 speed from Blamo. First pitch popped up foul, right down the middle on that fastball, so challenging him is Towers. 1-1 runner takes off. Pork throws down, not in time. Not even close as Blamo's in scoring position. And a 1-2 count here with 2 outs for Boo Lewis. Pulls one foul. Brick Towers getting tired now. 30th pitch is a dribbler in front of the plate. Brick will get off the mound quickly and get that over to first to end the inning. A clean 5th, but we're down 3 runs and only 6 outs left to work with. Geronimo James will come up. 10th after going 0 for 2 today. Season average dropping significantly down to 414 now. And Robertson gets replaced by Ben Kringer. Or Kringer. First pitch strike. Pop foul. Down 0-2 is Geronimo. And he pops one foul. That's going to get down. Into the dugout it rattles around. 0-2. Pushed foul this time. Staying alive. Chug very tired, but staying in this game for as long as he can. Over 60 pitches now. And this one's going to be lofted into center field. Getting to that is going to be Blamo, out number 1. Jose Tremendo comes up 2 for 2 with a double and a single. And Lynetta Betta comes in. Interesting choice here. And she gets a first pitch grounder to second base. Tremendo loses his mojo immediately. Betta with Tier 3 surrounded would require us to get runners on base to have that come into play. And has a Tier 1 elite slider along with a four-seam fastball. She's their closer. Swings through strike 2. 96-mile-an-hour fastball just blown by Snag Roper. And a grounder to third. One hopping to first is Rhonda Horn for out number 3. We head to the 6th, folks. Heaters up 4-1. The 3 and 5 heaters against the 5 and 5 buzzards, and I just don't get it. Puck Sliner's locked in. He had the home run, the solo shot in his last at bat. He's down 0-2, and he chases strike 3. Towers still out there, despite getting tired, and with other options in our bullpen. Chip Duffers, 1 for 2. They bring in Gasser Morris to replace. Jesus, I hate the AI. I hate it so much. Gasser is already past half stamina, so he's super tired. But he comes in with 3 other relievers in this bullpen. Chip strikes out swinging, and Gasser gets a mojo boost here.
Number 20,
Now Rhonda comes up 1 for 2 with a single. Still tense, has no contact or accurate or power because of the Tier 3 specialist trait. Little Hack still doesn't do anything. Ball inside, 1-1 count. Takes a strike. Ball low. Just throw it down the middle, man. Pop foul. Strike 3 swinging. So Gasser is able to get out of it. We're down by 3. Bottom of 6. This is the last of it for us. 4, 5, 6 coming up for the Buzzards, starting with pitcher Carlos Bauer. Pitched decently well. He did give up the We get some ground ball down the left field line, and this gets into the corner, and Swiner gets to it quickly. But a leadoff single for Bauer. Woodman walked in his last at bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Love for him to get on base here against Betta. First pitch swinging, fouled back. I'd say Bauer pitched decent outside of that first inning. He gave up the 3-run homer, and Woodman's aboard. 2 on, nobody out. Surrounded will activate. Woodman gets a mojo boost, and Hito Munchada, who already has a home run here today. Max pressure right now. Lynetta Betta with the tier 3 surrounded. Hito can tie it with one swing of the bat here. Chases one way inside. 1-1 count. Ball in the dirt. Good block from Boo Lewis. Takes a strike. 2-2. Come on, Hito. Ball high. Just misses the top of the zone. Full count. Nobody out. And Hito, that one's tailing, and it's going to land foul out of play. We'll do it again. And there it goes. Deep center field. That one's got a chance. Tiki torch that one as Hito Munchada to dead center field hits the bricks or the stones of that batter's eye. And just like that, we're all tied up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Holy shit. This is why I didn't. This is why I didn't decide to give up on this game. Holy moly. Now, we're not out of the woods just yet. We're still having to get that one extra run, but Ramon Rocket comes in to face off against Brian Pickleford. 1-1 count. Ball low. Tier 1 elite 4-seam fastball he sees there at 97 miles an hour. Brian takes a ball. Full count here. Ball high. And that is the 4th runner to reach base safely here in the bottom of the 6th inning consecutively. Kitty Kaufman comes up 1 for 2 with a single. Runner on first, infield to double, play depth, ball high to start this at bat. Ramon with a 2.25 ERA and a 2.50 whip with 3 strikeouts this season so far. Kitty gets one up the middle, and that's going to get through. We have 2 aboard. Game-winning run at second base for Pork Bennett. 1 for 2 with a single. Max pressure situation here. And he'll stay in against Rocket, who's at 10 pitches now and past half stamina. It's a strike. Pork pulls one. Diving play from Ralph Blue. Gets up, tries to throw it across the diamond, and he will get the out. But it advances the runner with only 1 out. We have the winning run 90 feet away. So a productive out nonetheless. Geronimo gets pulled for Evan Chukov. Oh, so we get the first pitch, man. He does. It's a grounder. They committed. Rhonda Horn makes the play, and that's going to be out number 2. Brian Pickleford getting stuck in a rundown here. Oh, shit. Of course this is what happens. All right, Jose. Jose. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. And he hits one hard to left field, but it hangs up and caught by Buck Swiner. We go to extras, folks. We had the winning run at third base with only 1 out. And we brought in Evan Chukov. Oh, shit. Gasser gets pulled for Grecian Lupton. Grecian's been fine. Oh, Jose goes to center. We keep Evan Chukov again in right. I hate this so much. I hate our AI. 2-2 count to Blue. Ball low. Full count. Lupton gets him to foul. And a grounder to short. Roper to first. Out number 1. My voice is dying.
Number 82,
Ralph Borgnar. Batting 500 on the season comes up. I'm guessing he's 1 for 2. Very minimal at-bats, I assume. No home runs, 1 RBI. He hits one hard to center field, and what a play from Jose Tremendo. God, he's an all-star. I wish he would have had that walk-off hit in the last at-bat there. He gets a mojo boost for the second out on a sliding catch right up the middle. And a 1-1 count here to Kringer getting his first at bat. Batting 286 on the year. No home runs, 2 RBIs, a 3-1 count. And he hits one hard to center field, but Jose Tremendo should be able to pull that one in, and he does. We get to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to go 3-4-5. Roper, Bauer, Woodman against Rocket Ramon, who's past half stamina and getting tired. I will forget everything you've done this season if you hit one right now. Ball way inside on the changeup. Changeup inside, or fastball inside is checked and held. And a line out to Duffers at second. Bauer with a single in his last at-bat. I think he came around to score on that home run from Hito Munchada. Pulled it down the left field line. Swings at that one, and it's swung through for strike 2. Ball just inside. 20th pitch on the way. Way outside. Rocket gassed at this point, 2-2. And a hard hit ball to center field, but easily playable for Blamo Tamale. 2 down now for Woodman, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. He's reached base twice, scored once. He's locked in. Max pressure here. Rocket gets pulled for Kent Rathers well with a 5.40 ERA and an 0.75 whip with 6 strikeouts. I think he's pitched way better than his, or 4 strikeouts. Seems like he's pitched way better than his ERA would tell you. 1-2 count. Pulled foul. Woodman will pop up to the left side. Rattled Blue catches that, and we go to the 8th.
The center fielder, number 49, Blamo Tamale.
Blamo 1 for 1 with a single and 2 walks. I believe he scored at least once. 4-4 ball game, top of the 8th. Grecian Lupton comes back out there, and a late swing on an off-speed pitch is tailing out of play. What a big swing there. Grecian has to be careful. An off-speed pitch lofted into right field. Easily playable by Chukov. Luckily, if it goes right to him, he can catch it. Spanky comes up. Had the huge 3-run homer in the first. Hitless since then. He's still locked in. Grecian will allow a base hit up the middle. Diving play from Snag. Roper gets up and, oh, what the hell? Sturdy, you're locked in. A 0.2% chance. And he drops it. Bounces right off his glove after Snag makes an incredible play. Diving up the middle. We have a runner stealing here. A dribbler. It's going to be only a play at first base, like a swinging bunt. And a runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Buck Swiner. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a single. He's locked in a max pressure situation. Grecian exhausted, 21 pitches. Pull this dude. I feel bad for Grecian Lupton. Cannon arm from Jose Tremendo will hold the runner at third base. Still 2 outs. Chip Duffers comes up, tier 2, first pitch prayer. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Still max pressure. Pull Lupton. Pull Lupton. He's going to stay out there. This is insane. This AI is like sabotaging us. First pitch swinging strike. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Strike gets across and nothing left in the tank from Lupton. And it's skied to center field with 2 outs. That's going to be playable. Jose Tremendo camped underneath it and he gets out of it. Holy shit. What the hell is going on with our bullpen decisions? Hito Munchada, 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. He is responsible for every run we've scored, and he tied the game in the bottom of the 6th. Let's win it right here. Popped up and foul. Popped up and foul. 0-2 count quickly to Munchada. Ball just at the top of the zone, just missed. And he gets one down in center field in front of Blamo Tamale. We have a runner aboard. And Hito finally locked in after 2 home runs. He gets a single and they'll lock him in. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk is Pickleford. Tier 3 mind gamer activated against Ratherswell. Average speed over at first base due to the high pressure, or the max pressure, excuse me. 2-0 count. Come on, Brine. And he hits one hard. Past Ralph Blue. It's going to get past Swiner. And this one's going to be a huge situation as Brian Pickleford comes up with a double, puts a runner in scoring position, and man, I don't know if you want to pinch run for Hito Moonshada there, but if we did, that runner scores. Infield in, outfield shallow. Kitty Kaufman, something productive here, winning run. This is where you put the pinch runner on third. And a ground ball to the first base line. Kitty Kaufman walks it off with a huge base hit. Infield playing in, cannot react to it, and Kitty gets the walk-off win. Holy shit, we go to extra innings. I was literally so close to pulling the trigger on this game and bailing out when we were down 4-1 after the Buck Swiner home run, and so glad I didn't. What a weird game this was. Holy shit. We win 5-4. 4 runs on 7 hits for the Heaters, 5 runs on 13 hits, and then the error from Sturdy Woodman that almost came back to bite us in the ass. But we win in 8 innings on a walk-off base hit from Kitty Kaufman today. Wow. Okay, so for the Heaters, hitless from fourth, 0 for 2 day from Robertson. He did walk and score a run. Got replaced by Cringer, who went hitless as well. 1 for 2 day with 2 walks from Tamale. He scored a run. Wagner with a huge 3-run homer. Buck Swiner a 3 for 4 day with a solo home run. And base hits from Duffers and Horn. Horn, honestly, she gutted it out today. She made quite a few plays at third base and got that base hit. Honestly, couldn't have expected anything more from her. So, got to give her a shout out there. On the other side, ugly day from Geronimo James. A 2 for 4 day from Jose Tremendo. He also had an incredible play in center field. Roper, another abysmal start. 0 for 4 today. Bauer, while pitching today, went 1 for 4 with a run scored. Woodman 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. And then Hito Moonshada, he's going to be the player of the game here. 3 for 4 with 3 runs scored, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Pickleford comes in, his first start with us, and he goes 2 for 3. He walks once, and he puts us in scoring position so that Kitty Kaufman, who had 3 hits today, by the way, gets the walk-off win. Pork Bennett with a 1 for 3 day as well. Pitching-wise, Bourbony did well, 4 1/3, giving up 6 hits and 1 walk. He gave up 1 earned run. It was a solo home run and 2 strikeouts. Lynetta Betta was awful, going 2/3 of an inning, giving up 3 hits, 3 earned runs on a home run. Rocket Ramon, not that great. 1 2/3. I guess he was fine, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk. Did not allow a run to score. And then Ratherswell gets the loss. 1/3 of an inning, giving up 3 hits and 1 earned run. That was the walk-off winner. Bauer pitched fine. Definitely our third starter, not any better than that because he didn't pitch great. 3 1/3, he gave up 4 hits. 2 of those hits were home runs. He gave up 4 earned runs total, including 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Towers came in juiced, went 2 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Definitely not his most effective performance. Gasser was gassed, but still gave it his all. He got 2 batters faced, and he got 2 strikeouts. And then Grecian Lupton will get the win. 2 innings for him, giving up 1 hit and nothing else. Huge performance from him. He was exhausted as well. Hito, Spanky, and Buck Swiner are your top 3. And we go to 6-5. After 11 games, we have 5 left to work with, and I still don't know what to do right now. We're not docking loyalty to Hito Moonshada right now, so the only other option is that it goes to Carlos Bauer, which is kind of messed up, but sorry, Carlos. Hito pulled this game off for us. Again, I'm not going to dock Lupton after his great outing, so it's going to go to Zane Mills here. We win and we lose loyalty from our players. Well, this one's an easy one. Kitty's going to get the loyalty bump. Snag's going to get a drop because, I mean, in that game alone, she deserved it and he did not. Sim to the next game. We're somehow at the top of our division right now. 6-5. Half a game ahead of the Overdogs and who else was it? The Jacks. Close division matchup race right now. Overdogs have a +3 13 run differential, so they can easily still overtake the division with a win here. Next time out, it's going to be Resplendent versus Dick Lucas, and it's not looking good for that probable matchup for us. As Resplendent has been pretty pretty rough for us lately. So what happened since that game ended? Development for Jose. Yes, of course you're going to get that, buddy. We see Lou DeBaziz get brought in by the freebooters, replacing Lola Knops. Chance for Towers to gain clutch. Yes, please. +1 contact for Quan. Chance for Fabio to gain falls behind, but also gain accuracy. I don't know if I'm interested in that. And then Resplendent with some development. This, we have room to kind of spend some extra money, so I'm definitely thinking about doing it here. I don't think Fabio needs the accuracy, so there's no point in risking the falls behind trade there. Hito, we're not going to give you RBI 0. You definitely don't want to risk that at this point. Jordan Resplendent with a chance to gain clutch could be huge. The cost of 2 velocity, but gaining junk and fielding. I will do this, so let's go ahead and do this right before her next game. Chance for 4 more junk. She won't get it. 25% chance for clutch. She's not going to get that either. So she'll get a little bit more junk and lose a little velocity, but that's okay. Brick Towers, another chance for him to increase his only attribute that's lacking in that accuracy department. He loses 2 junk here. That's fine. +4 accuracy. We won't get it. Can he get clutch? And he will. Oh, fuck yeah. This 20-year-old Brick Towers, he's becoming quickly one of my favorite players. He goes to an A+. He has 64 accuracy now. That was his lowest attribute, and he is looking so good with that Tier 2 clutch trait right now. And then Jose Tremendo. 4 contact, he'll lose 1 speed. That's fine. It's not ideal. And a 25% chance for getting 8 contact. Let's see. Come on, dude. Roll it, roll it, roll it. He won't get it. So he gets +4 contact. Contact being his lowest attribute. Now it's tied with speed, and he's looking even better. He's still sitting at B+, but he's going to be a star for us in the future. I just know it. So we get a huge walk-off win against the Heaters. We have a few players locked in right now, and Jordan Resplendent, who just got a little bit of a boost to her junk, will go out there to face off against the 6-3 Platypi. Dick Lucas has been pitching really well this year with a 1-0 record, a 1.86 ERA, and a 103 WHIP. It's going to be a tough matchup for us, but it looks like the team, the Platypi, just went through a long game, it looks like. Yeah, they have quite a few players that are tired, so that's probably good for us. It's gonna be a nerve-wracking game for sure, especially with guys like Bloop Michaels in the lineup. Yeah, could be worse though. A lot of those guys are sitting on the bench over there, and those are starters. So I did want to go check the Heaters really quick because I want to know why they chose to start Rhonda Horn. So instead of Rhonda at third, they could have had... Well, that answers your question. They have one player that can play third base outside of Rhonda Horn, and it's Ralph Blue, who is their only shortstop. And if you have Ralph Blue at third, then you have to find somebody to play shortstop, which you can bring in Chip Duffers. But if you do that, then you have no one playing second base. And that is why they had to... That's probably why she's injured, too. That's crazy. We got lucky. Oh, my God. Anyways, that is how we are going to end this video. We are 5 games left after 11, and we're sitting in first place in the standings. So there's a chance for us. We're going to have to find a way to find a little extra success, and I don't know if we're going to get it from the bullpen here, or from the free agent pool. I am curious what Rotunda replacing Jordan Resplendent would look like. Could be a good move here. She's an aging vet. We lose some junk, but we get a lot more accuracy. We got more velocity, and we get rid of the easy jumps trait. So I will think about... Oh, wait. I can't do that because then I would lose Tier 2 Spirited. So if I were to do this, then I have to bring in a Spirited player. Could bring in Ian Fielder for Pepe Vinicio, but then that's just a copy of Flash Levar. Let's see who else. Noda Hugs. Got Dale Nail here. No. Steve-O would be fine. But then if we bring him in, it's either Quan or... No, we can't do Quan. We can't do Brian. Don't want to do Filet. He's regressed substantially. Rusty Nozzle. No. Smoky Ash. Okay, so Ash could be the replacement for Pepe Vinicio. We have a decent third baseman there for a little bit of flexibility if we need it. Don't think we'd ever use him there. But if we do that, then we can bring in Rotunda Black for Jordan Resplendent. Let's see what Rotunda did. Okay, she's been pitching really well. First year she... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at WHIP thinking that was ERA. She's not been pitching very well. I was like, wait, that's a lot of earned runs to still have a 1.26 ERA. No, so she has not played very well. Oh, geez. Giving up a lot of hits in year one. And 3 home runs. She did have a complete game shutout in year one. I think it's probably best for me to just stick with Jordan, especially since we just gave her some development. So that's what we're going to hold off on for now. I also thought about bringing in Shigetani for Pepe Vinicio, but I don't see any need to do that right now. So we're going to wait. We're not going to make any moves just yet. We'll see if anybody else gets released in these coming games and go from there. But that's all we'll have for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.